Right now, 37 JMM Congress MLAs now reach Hyderabad. Jharkhand MLAs en route Hyderabad resort now. JMM Jharkhand Mukti Morcha Alliance MLAs in Hyderabad till floor test. Champai Soren has 10 days before he will have to prove his government's majority. Remember, he was sworn in today after Hemant Soren stepped down just before his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate in the land fraud case. You're seeing those live pictures of the MLAs who are en route to a resort in Hyderabad where they will be staying, where the JMM and the Congress and the RJD will try to keep their flock together. My colleague Apurva is tracking these developments in Hyderabad. She is in fact following the MLAs. Apurva, if you can tell us more about where these MLAs are headed at the moment.
To be taken, in fact, it is taken to resorts out here in Hyderabad. What we are getting to know is the resort name is Leonia Resort, and as you can see, two of these buses, Orange Travels, have been hired to take these MLAs there. And what we are getting to learn is that just a couple of minutes back, they had landed in Begumpet Airport, and they were led by senior ministers of the Congress here, Ponnam Prabhakar, the Transport Minister, as well as senior AICC member, and they have in fact, they are now being taken to the resort, Leonia Resort, where they are expected to be put up for the next 24 to 48 hours. What we are getting to learn from sources is that almost over 70 rooms have been booked for these MLAs and the team that has arrived here from Jharkhand. We're also getting to learn that they will be staying here for the next 24 to 48 hours. That's the information that we are getting. In fact, the visuals that you can see right now are of the visuals you can see are of the buses that are going forward. These MLAs there are all inside the buses. They arrived here just a couple of minutes back. They arrived roughly around 4 o'clock this evening. They arrived here in Hyderabad. They just landed, and what you can see is that they've already necessary arrangements have been made here. In fact, AICC and senior leaders from Congress sources do tell us that they have already spoken and arrangements have been made to ensure that the next 24 to 48 hours, this is going to be a safe haven for the MLAs who have arrived here from Jharkhand. Remember, close to over 40 MLAs have landed in Hyderabad, this even as Champai Soren has been sworn in as the Chief Minister of Jharkhand. We're expected to see that the floor test is likely to take place. Either will it be on the 5th or the 6th of February. That is still yet to be confirmed. But as of now, for safekeeping and being a safe haven, that the leaders think, they have shifted the MLAs here to Hyderabad, where they'll be put up in the resort here for the next 24 to 48 hours, or well until the floor test date has been issued and the MLAs need to report back for the floor test. Follow.
Okay, so we believe that these MLAs will be at this resort for at least 24 to 48 hours. Is there a possibility that their location could be changed? Because it's likely, Apurva, that they'll have to stay there for 10 days at least before that floor test happens. They're unlikely to be called back to Ranchi before that.
We are expecting that there were 2 or 3 options that were given, names that were in fact given, follow me, for the resorts that were booked for these MLAs. We had first seen that 2 to 3 resorts names had been given, and out of the 3 options that were provided, this was the resort that had been finalized. And it looks like, we are heading towards Leonia Resorts. That's what we are also looking at. All of these MLAs there. Now, it's going to be seen when the floor test is likely to happen. But we are also, we're going to have to see when the dates will be announced. But as of now, it looks like there is still peace yet in Jharkhand. In fact, just now, we've seen this afternoon Champai Soren being sworn in as Jharkhand's Chief Minister, and now we are seeing that all of the MLAs, for the reason of safety, to ensure that they don't get into any kind of muddles there and any poaching attempts that can be prevented. They've been flown into Hyderabad this evening. In fact, they'll all, they've arrived here and they're all looks like they're going to be staying here for the next couple of days. So it's going to be seen when the floor test dates will be announced, and all of this goes down to the floor test date.
Absolutely. It will, of course, be quite a nail-biter. It will go down to the wire because the Mahagathbandhan of Jharkhand trying to keep its flock together, ensuring that there are no defections ahead of that very crucial floor test in Ranchi. Abdul Bashir, my colleague, is also joining us live right now. He's at the Leonia Resort in Hyderabad, where these MLAs are likely to stay until they're called back to Ranchi for that floor test. What sort of arrangements, Abdul, have been made at the hotel? I'm sure it must be tight in terms of the security arrangements just to ensure that these MLAs stay together.
Well, absolutely. Heavy security arrangements have been made. The whole block where the MLAs are going to stay had been taken over by the police. Heavy security measures can be seen all around the resort, especially the Obis block inside the Leonia Resort, where the MLAs are set to be stationed. Around 60 to 70 rooms, above 60 rooms that have been booked in the third and fourth floor is what we're getting to know.